I'm Emma Tavener, and this is Cayuga Bytes. Okay, welcome
And I'm
back to
Jenna
Cayuga
Fields.
Bytes. I'm Emma Tavener. Today is our last recording of Cayuga Bytes this semester. How are we feeling
It's
about
kind of
that,
sad,
Jenna?
knowing the semester's over and we're doing it digitally and not being able to be on campus for
I know.
your semester.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting, I guess. I guess maybe not. Maybe it's means a world of new things. But we are sending Cayuga Bytes and the Collegian off to the new editor-in-chief, Benjamin Winnie, which is exciting. So he's excited for that. He will be the editor-in-chief of the Collegian, which puts him in charge of Cayuga Bytes, which he's gonna hate, but I think it's
Well, tell him he'll have help with
he
Cayuga Bytes
hates.
at least.
I know, I'm gonna have to train him through it. It's gonna be funny.
I had
It's
to
just
decide to come back to Cayuga next semester because many schools aren't opening. So I'll be there to help at least.
I know. I think I'm probably gonna be in the same boat as you. Honestly, that's why I kind of made that like last semester. But I think I might just come back and keep taking classes. So maybe I'll just find myself still involved in a way, and write a few articles here and there for the Collegian because I'll still technically be a student. But I'm excited to pass my leadership off to Ben because it's something he's never gotten into before. And just like me, when I started, he'll have to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. And it's a fun experience, honestly, to go along the way. Kind of chaotic, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that how media is?
I guess so. But I never knew until now.
Well, nothing's going to be perfect or organized. You just have to go with the flow.
Yeah, and it actually went very smoothly. I'm very pleased with how this semester turned out. I mean, despite us switching to distance learning, I think this worked out very well for us, writing the Collegian and recording Cayuga Bytes. But our spots are open. We're open. We're looking for new people for the fall semester. So anyone that's going to be attending Cayuga and is watching this, if you're interested in journalism in any way, or media, or just what's going on in the college, or you just have an opinion and you're like, hey, it might be interesting for you to get involved.
Yeah, it would be.
You know?
With the newspaper, if we're still online, doesn't mean the paper won't stop.
Mm-hmm.
People's voices still will be heard, and it's a good adjustment
It's a
to
great
have.
it's a great adjustment to have. I was very confused as to how it was going to work out when all this was started out, but it ended up going very smoothly. So we are looking for people. I just want to say this one more time: in the fall semester, to join the Collegian, to help out, to get the newspaper back on its feet. Hopefully by then we won't still be in distance learning, because I know the summer semester is going to be in distance learning. But we're also pushing really hard for Fulton students to get involved as well. We said it all semester. Maybe it didn't work this semester. Maybe we'll be able to become friends first with someone in Fulton not in this next semester. This is the plan. We're gonna get them. We're gonna become friends with them, and then they're not gonna even expect it, and we're gonna make them get involved, and they're gonna have to tell us what's going on their campus.
Well, that's a good thing.
We a good plan. No, we begged for people all semester for Fulton correspondence for both the Collegian and Cayuga Bytes and didn't get anything. So hopefully they'll have better luck with that next semester. We had no idea what life was like on the Fulton
And we'd like
campus
to
this
know,
semester, even though they were going through all the stuff that we were, and we had no idea what was going on up there. But hopefully they'll communicate with us next semester. We were in this together. Come on.
It is our last week of classes. It might not feel like anything, but like it is. We're coming to end for the semester. Classes end this week, and then next week's finals, and then the semester's over.
I know. It's crazy how fast it went. it's kind of scary how fast it went.
It's going to be bad for me, at least. I won't have my routine of getting out of bed and actually doing something.
I am so excited not to have to stress about schoolwork
Many
anymore.
students are wondering because a lot of schools have gone pass-fail and ours has. It gives, the school has sent out an email with a document explaining the details of pass-fail and what it means. So students may choose if they want to keep their letter grade or if they want to go to pass-fail.
It's going to be a savior, I think, for some students this semester. I know a lot of my friends' colleges went to pass-fail before we decided to. I thought it was pretty late when they decided to. I actually didn't think that they were going to. So I was kind of surprised myself when I saw that, when I got the email, and I knew that just from looking at the subject, and it was like talking about grading, and I was like, they're going to move us to like pass fail. Like it's optional, obviously, but I honestly didn't expect them to do that.
Well, I feel like they had at last minute the pressure because I saw other colleges doing it, and they decided they probably should because, some students didn't do the work, some students really weren't able to do the work, so they have the ability to still, because they did work the first half semester and had progress. Instead of saying, oh, now they're going to fail because they're going online, it gives them an opportunity to now pass.
A student that was in actually a few of my classes that just didn't have internet access and completely fell off the side of the earth. Like, no one's heard from him, no one's talked to him, and I mean, I see him out in public, but it didn't click in my head until I was talking to a professor, and they were like, he just doesn't have online access. And I was like, I didn't actually think some people were going to have this struggle. Maybe that was dumb of me to think, but it was kind of a wake-up call to know that some people still don't have that option, and it definitely isn't fair for people like that. So I'm kind of glad that they decided to give us the option. I got an email. I don't know if you got it. I hope you got it. I believe it was like last week, maybe even a week and a half ago, and they gave us the option to get a free graduation cap and tassel for our year of graduation.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool.
They were going to mail it to us.
Yeah, they were going to mail it. I thought that was really cool because I know that between Cayuga Bytes and the Collegian with us, we kind of raised a little hell about that because people were really upset that they at least weren't getting their graduation tassel for their year of graduation. And I feel like we kind of did that. We did
Yesterday
something.
I got an email from Andrew Poole. Anyone who's graduating, because we're not having a ceremony, they're going to get you can submit a picture, stuff about you, and they'll post it on social media to remember, that kids are, we're still graduating, but we won't be able to walk the stage.
Yeah, I saw that.
You gonna do it?
Which I'm not sure. I don't think so because I'm at this point looking to go back for probably another semester, so I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that either. Is it like were they just throwing it all into one post?
I think it was individual posts.
Yeah, I don't.
You can't put everyone in one post.
And so they were talking about putting it on our like social medias. So definitely a good opportunity for some students that want to be recognized. It'd be great. Even very popular among social media right now because students obviously can't get in touch with their families that are like not past their immediate family. I'm talking. And I know that maybe some family members have a lot of questions about graduation. So it's good that it'll be posted on the social media. I know if like I shared it on Facebook and it was a picture of me from the CCC account with all my information, my family would go nuts. So yeah. I guess that's something. It's something for us.
Yeah,
and some people are probably excited.
I was kind of upset that graduation got canceled because of thinking about it more. My grandparents weren't able to make my high school graduation, and they had promised they were going to come to my college one at Cayuga, but then it got canceled.
Yeah, similar thing happened to me with my grandparents. My grandmother wasn't able to make it, and unfortunately she passed away, I believe it was last year in the spring semester. And then my brother graduated from Clarkson with an engineering degree after 5 years of labor in school and up in Potsdam. And that was the only thing my grandfather wanted to see was my brother graduate, and he was not able to make that either.
Yeah.
So like they haven't been to either of our graduations in years, and this was like gonna finally be the one
they were gonna make, and no, it can't happen.
We included an article a couple weeks ago in our Collegian about a former Collegian editor that has become an assignment editor at NBC in New York, which I thought was really cool.
Which is a good tie to Collegian, because he started here at Cayuga and now is in New York City at a big news firm and really made it far.
I know he started, I know that Mary mentioned that he was the editor for the Collegian, right? At a very difficult time for her, and they were only able to communicate like it was just over the phone. She said an email, and he kept it going for her. So it was a very difficult time for us here, where maybe we wouldn't have the Collegian for a year or something. After having it for years and years on end, he stuck it through all this communication problems and the strictness of communication, and kept the Collegian going for us, and is now at NBC, and that's just crazy to think about. But a few of her students that have gone on and done all these crazy journalism jobs after being an editor for the Collegian, and that's just, I don't think that gets recognized enough, honestly. If you want to get involved with our Collegian, it's a good place to start. I wasn't into journalism at all before. I didn't even know what to expect when I started this. I've gotten better at it. We've improved. Great. I really honestly, when I started, I didn't think that I didn't think, for one, that I would be doing our Cayuga Bytes little talk show here, which I was really nervous in the beginning of the semester about being on camera, and eventually warmed up to that, just for them to throw me into distance learning and totally ruin my new set of skills. But we've been working on it on here, and I think we've gotten better at kind of recording and turning this into a conversation, including very great information. The style of writing is very different when you're writing for the Collegian, and I was not ready for that at all. I remember in the beginning of the semester, and I got an article proofed and sent back to me, and there was more red than there was black font from me. It was just all great constructive criticism. I say we've probably gotten better writing in the journalism style of writing and getting articles out there. So it's been a great opportunity. Mary says I do it to everyone. Yeah, it's great. No, the constructive criticism is the most important part, especially starting out into the beginning. I think my writing has definitely evolved in that sort of sense, and I'm thankful for that. But yeah, we've learned great things here. Some people go on to do great things and work for NBC. Some of us, we're just starting out, and we've improved on our skills here.
And there'll still probably be more challenges coming ahead with adjusting back to going back to everyday life, hopefully soon.
Oh, I know. Hopefully soon. That's what I like to hear. Hopefully soon.
And being able to go back to the college, get to bug Mary every day again.
Right. I still have my key. The minute we're out of this pandemic and classes are started and being flying through the door.
I used to take naps on the couches when Mark used to deliver the papers. You just leave me napping.
It's been a great time. I'm excited with the experience that came out of this. Like, it just makes me excited, makes me very grateful. I think it was great. I'm excited that Ben is doing this next year. I think it'll be a good experience for him.
Do you think you still would want to work on the Collegian in any way?
Oh, yes. I would say maybe not. I mean, if the opportunity came to me, I would be the editor-in-chief again and again. But I'm excited for someone else to have that opportunity, and I'm excited to see what it's like for someone to kind of tell me what to do and maybe give me ideas for my writing, even though I've been doing that this semester. I definitely would love to keep writing articles for the Collegian, definitely. What about you, Jenna? How are you feeling? I know you're coming back next semester.
Yeah, I am coming back. I am still going to have my job at the radio station. I had the meeting this morning, so whenever we start, I hopefully will be able to go back and jump right in and just get the ball rolling with the radio station.
Another semester at CCC is probably not the worst thing in the world, you know.
And where I'm going, I chose to go to Buff State, so I have to then also move into my apartment there. At least I'll have a semester to slowly start moving stuff.
You're going to be living in an
I'm going
apartment?
to be living with my sister.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that'll be so much fun. I'd love to live with my brother.
Yeah, she already lives there, so she's getting a new apartment with a second bedroom for me. So I'll split the rent, and I'll be able to commute. I get to bring my cat with me.
New
It will
beginnings.
be good.
After, continuing for just maybe one semester at CCC.
It'll be
the final farewell.
I'm Nate McKay with Cayuga Bytes.
The Telcom department did their annual Telcom banquet, but because they weren't able to do in person, they did it online, and a lot of students got to see their awards for what they did in videos and commencement awards, and as well, like student workers or people who contribute to the Telcom department got their awards.
That's awesome. Yes, that's right. You won 2 awards, I hear. Which ones did you win, Jenna?
I won 2 commencement awards, the biggest ones, as Mary says.
Yeah, I feel like you deserve the biggest ones. If there was a student that I'd be like Jenna's just always there. You can always find her there. That even like probably the full 2 years that you've been there. So you probably deserve those. Good for you.
The first one was the Biden Award for Journalism. I did write for the paper a little bit my first year and a lot for my second year. And then the other one was the Marcus Stiglione Award. Was contributing the most to the Telcom department, which Mary worked with him very closely at Channel 9, which was very nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did they just like announce it?
They did announce it. It was all through Zoom.
That's awesome that they did
that. It went by so fast. I'm sitting there. I think I got one for at least 2 of my videos got awards.
Cut out, but if we had an award for like the person who does the most for Cayuga Bytes, I feel like Mary Merritt should get it.
The Merritt Award. I like that name.
The Merritt Award, which was created by a student named Matt Kratz a few years ago. If you saw in the Collegian office, there's a couple of plaques. He's the one that came up with it, and on a play on my name, every year it goes to the person who did the most all year for the Collegian. So, Emma, you're the winner, and your name goes on the plaque.
That's cool.
Forever in the office.
Thank you. Thanks to my mom, my dog. Woo!
We'll have to get together at another time, and since you guys are back next semester, we can do a lot of celebrating then.
Yay.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, thank you. Oh, this is sad. It's okay. We'll be back next semester.
Well, this is it for, this semester. It's our final Cayuga Bytes for now. We'll have our final Collegian coming out. But, anyone's welcome to start. We're going to start fresh next semester. Anyone's welcome to join. Cayuga campus and Fulton.
And Fulton campus. Please join us. Give us some sort of sign that you're still alive. It was great. This is it, and I'm sad, but it was great. I'll be back next semester for a little bit.
Yeah, so will I.
Maybe on Cayuga Bytes a little bit.
A lot.
But not as the editor-in-chief, so it was a great experience. I'm thankful for every one of you that tuned in to watch any of our episodes. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to Jenna and I ramble about whatever we wanted to ramble about. Everything and anything. And thanks for tuning in to Cayuga Bytes this week. Our final week of the spring semester of 2020.
Yeah.
Woo. Sad it's over.
Everyone enjoying this for
I
summer.
know. And hopefully we'll be back sitting on those couches with each other with not the word pandemic is out of our minds.
Make sure we're on the couch, facing our knees together.
Thanks for tuning in. Please look out for the next issue of our Collegian. We're interested in getting more people for our fall semester. Our new editor-in-chief, Ben Whitney, will need people to write in the Collegian and to participate in Cayuga Bytes. It's a lot of fun, so please join us.
Come on.
If there's anyone in Fulton, please let us know what's going on. We would love to hear from you and have you correspond with us in our newspaper and in our Cayuga Bytes episodes. Send us some footage or whatever. But thanks for tuning in for our final time. I'm Emma Tavener.
I'm Jenna Fields.
And we will catch you next semester.
Woo!
Bye. We'll say bye again.
Hello.